So Matt, once again, we're about to another review. This is another paid request, this time for Matthew. Thank you so much for that. For those interested in sending any type of paid requests, you just send me either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for a film from 2001 called Lloyd. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. There's nothing that made me mad, but I can't say I was really a big fan of it. In a weird way, I kind of chalk this up to how other people feel. Like, I really enjoy Napoleon Dynamite. I do. I find Napoleon Dynamite hilarious. Other people really get annoyed with the film. This is like that for me, but reversed. Maybe how certain people feel about Lloyd is how I feel about Napoleon Dynamite and vice versa. Because the lead character, the kid, is doing his best. Kid's played by Todd Bosley, which I know he was in the Robin Williams film Jack. He was also in this film called Little Giants. He plays this kid named Lloyd, deemed an ugly kid. I can say that because the original title was Ugly Kid. In fact, at the end credits, the very last thing was like uglykid.com. And kids keep calling him ugly. And he's scrawny. He's got these glasses. He gets no Valentine's card. No one's at his birthday party. He gets no dance partner. And okay, this seems ripe to be a very either touching story or an underdog story about the kid who is the underdog, but he's easy to root for. You ready to see him come to fruition? Not really, because he's not even the most likable kid. I mean, he's a goofball in class, fine, but then there's certain things he does or certain way he behaves, and it's like, I don't know, the way you're behaving, I don't think it's the actor's fault. I think it's the way it's directed. Because sometimes I sit and go, is this trying to be some independent film? Or is this trying to be like a wannabe Disney kids movie? And it's like this thing that's struggling with itself. Like, some parts seem like it wants to be this hip indie film. But then it's like, no, it's a schmaltzy Disney kids flick. Or something you would see on the Disney Channel back in the day. Because you'll go from scenes of him and his new buddy having this montage to the Chumbawamba song. I did not down, but I did up again. No one's gonna keep me down. Tub thumping. I did not down, but I did up again. And then they're talking about, like, the pizza guy comes and opens the door and they're wearing bras. Like, just for shits and giggles. And these are like 10, 11-year-old boys wearing bras. And the pizza guy's like, what the fuck? Understandably, he doesn't say what the fuck, but I'm sure in his head he did. And then they're talking about, you ever kiss a girl? Like French? Huh? You know, tongue hockey. Stick your tongue in the back of the mouth and try to ring the bell. Oh yeah, I've done it four and a half times. And like when they're brushing their teeth, the one kid goes, oh, I'll never, you've had experience. You did experiment. There's the mirror. And the two start kissing the mirror. And the Lloyd's little brother, who's an annoying fucking twat in the movie. Yeah, I don't think it's the actors. I don't know. No disrespect to the kid actor, but the way they wrote his character, he was an annoying twat. He's like, I won't tell anybody that they're being fucking weirdos kissing and making out with the fucking mirror. Again, they're like 10, 11 years old, boys doing it. But then, on the flip side, at the end of the film, it's a square dance that the PE teacher came up with for school. Don't ask me why. Where the Lloyd has to wear this cactus suit. And then, because he learned magic from Tom Arnold. Yes, Tom Arnold from Carpool and The Stupids and True Lies, other stuff, Exit Wounds. He... Tom Arnold was on the film like 3 times. Might as well call it the extended cameo. The kid does a trick, and then all of a sudden he's in a Saturday Night Fever white disco suit. Disco music is playing. And then there's a food fight. And the kid does magic and somehow puts a cactus suit on the bully. Like it was actual magic. So let's say something that'd be like on a lame Disney Channel TV show, but then you have some of this other weird stuff. And I'm like, again, who is this for? Who is this for? I don't know. I don't know. I mean... it's a film that at times is a little un-PC. Like, he's failing math class, and he's got to be sent to, I think they call it resource. The teacher is actually Taylor Negron. Taylor Negron was one of the bad guys in The Last Boy Scout. He was been in a few other... He does the best that he can with his part as a teacher. And Lloyd's like, I don't want to go there. That's where the... And I just use the word because that's what he uses. I don't want to go there. That's where the retards are at. You can't say that word nowadays. So it's a kid's film, but then it's doing these like weird stuff. Like one kid pulls out his belly button lint. Oh, I was taught that by my relative or something. But then the lead kids always think about wanting a girlfriend and even daydreams marrying this new girl and having a marriage and kissing her. And again, these are like 10, 11-year-old kids. I'm like, this is fucking weird. I mean, granted, this is 2001. Maybe, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, there's this new girl. He likes her, but then she goes out with the bully. He gets pissed. I did some of the way he reacts. Like, sees the girl with the bully. He gets on his knees and goes, eh. Then he's in his room, and his mom's talking to him. And he's like, I'm not hungry, Mom. I'm not hungry, Mom. I'm like, just go. And then what annoyed me more is that there is another girl who likes him, who's been very sweet, who's in the special class because she likes ketchup. And she keeps saying, I like ketchup. And he's like picky about her. I'm like, well, fuck you then. You're all this bitching about no one likes me. Everyone calls me ugly. But then this girl, as she went up to you, was nice. As she made you fucking food, including a fucking cookie, homemade. Like, nah, I don't want to deal with her. Fuck you then, you fucking punk ass. You have a girl who likes you, but you're being fucking picky. You can't then turn around and go, no one likes me. Why is everybody always picking on me? Just fuck off then. Fuck you, fuck off. Take the L's, take the L's, the double L's for loser. Maybe you're a fucking loser. With a capital loser then. You sure this isn't a rant, man? I don't know. I don't know. Thought you said it didn't make you angry. Well, what can you say? But I'm just watching going, what the fuck is it? Fuck you doing? You know, maybe this is more of a rant, because I do this a lot too, like, oh, I'm not mad, then the more I think about it, think bad, then the more mad it gets me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you even fucked over a friend who was getting beaten up by a bully, kinda because of you. The younger brother of Lloyd is even more annoying than Lloyd himself. And Lloyd just doesn't come off as likable to me. They didn't really make him much more of a character to root for. Because I'm sitting there going, why should I root for this little fucker? Like, why should I root for him? Why should I care if he succeeds or not? He's either whiny, or he's annoying, or there's a girl that likes him and he's fucking picky about it, or he gets a new friend, and then the stupid fucking magic shit. Like, again, what are you trying to be, movie? Are you trying to be like a little independent film that's different from the norm, or are you trying to be a fucking wannabe Disney Channel movie with your fucking magic food fight and all that crap? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? And Tom Arnold, it feels like he did this for someone as a favor. Because he's literally in it for 3 scenes. He's in one scene in a magic shop. There's one scene in a quick montage where he just goes, I don't know anything about girls. And then there's a third where it's like a videotape. Like he taped himself on a videotape. And I swear he had a Planet Hollywood shirt on. Now maybe it wasn't. Maybe, to be fair, maybe it was the name of his magic shop. But I swear to God, it looked like the Planet Hollywood logo on the t-shirt. I did weird stuff like when the kids are open up the door for the pizza guy. I'm like, why are you all wearing bras? Lloyd, his younger brother, and his buddy. I mean, it's one thing is weird science. And, they got the bra on their heads and... Like, that, in a way, that at least kept his more goofball tone. And plus it's teenagers and it's easier to digest than this. Or like at one point he mows the lawn for this one lady. And it seems like he only does it once. But apparently he got paid so much money from that, he got like 50 things of candy and gave them to all the kids. Which didn't really result in anything, because the kids still didn't give a fuck about him. They still didn't remember him. All it did was get him in trouble, and the mom tries to ask him questions, and he's like... Yeah, I just was not a fan, really, of this film, the more I think about it. I sit there and go, this shit... I get it. It's how other people feel about Napoleon Dynamite is how I feel about this film. I really like Napoleon Dynamite. I think it's funny. I think it's entertaining. I can still laugh my butt off with that. But this, it's a comedy that I didn't find funny. I just didn't find funny. If people did, that's cool. It just wasn't for me. I at least appreciate it was short. It's like an hour and 17 minutes. I don't, the lead kid is just not likable. There's no really any reason to feel sorry for him. And again, it's like, idea, what kind of movie do you want to be, movie? I don't know. I don't know. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.